Welcome, Bent Riders, to the Bent Expo. My name is Gary Solomon. I'm the host of the Laidback Bike Report. With us today is Torey from Greenspeed. Hello, Torey.
Hey, Gary. Good to be here. Thanks for having me. Quick introduction for myself. My name is Torey Groen, and I am the National Sales Manager here for Greenspeed.
Tell us a little bit about how Greenspeed fits into the overall organization you work for.
Yeah, so as many of you guys know, we purchased, WizWheelz purchased Greenspeed back earlier in the year, this year, and brought it under our roof. And just honored to have the brand and carry on Ian's legacy here with us at WizWheelz. Definitely planning on making some updates to the line here as we go through this year and into next year. Kind of our goal for the brand is to update things where they need to be updated, and while still keeping that overall Greenspeed integrity and kind of that great engineering design that Ian brought to trikes, that really cemented Greenspeed as kind of the godfather of all recumbent tadpoles. So staying true to those values, keeping those things in the line, but kind of adding our touch to it where that needs to happen. So I'll be talking about some of those details and some of those changes today as we go through the line. So like I said, there will be some inline changes and some color changes will kind of be the first things that we'll be doing. That will be additions and changes to the line. So we're real excited about that.
Well, that sounds great, Torey. I guess maybe at this point we should just dive right in and start talking about some of the models that I know you're excited to tell us about. Where are we going to start?
So I'm going to start out just kind of talking through the GT line. There's a number of trikes in the line that kind of fit the GT platform with different variations. So I'm going to start by going through those. All the GT models kind of offer this real lightweight, quick ride. It's a smaller frame, folding, great for transportation and commuting. Definitely a trike that you're going to get out and ride on the road and on the bike path. Definitely an everyday rider. So super easy to customize, tons of fit options, lots of adjustment in the seat, and things that we love to see with all recumbent trikes. So some of the new things that will be coming to the GT line, and this will be hitting all the GT platforms, like I mentioned earlier, are the colors. And that's something that we'll be updating as soon as possible, probably be hitting the shelves next year in 2021. We're going to be going away from kind of the 5-color scheme that Greenspeed has been using for many, many years now, and kind of cutting that offering back, but bringing some new pop in color to the line. So the GT models are going to have a charcoal colored frame with a green kind of mossy decal. We're going to have a bright orange color. Everybody loves those high visibility trike colors, so we're going to be offering something there. With a nice Merlot colored decal, something real simple and sharp. And then we're going to also be sticking true to kind of some of that Greenspeed green as a color option there as well, with a charcoal color decal. So really some cool new changes to the colors, some things that will bring a little bit of a refresh to the line. So the GT20 is a great place to start, Gary. Kind of a great little entry into the Greenspeed line. Staying true to the 20-inch wheels all the way around. Which was a great design from Ian when he started building Greenspeed. And the GT20 is just an evolution over all those engineering designs over the past 20 years. Lightweight aluminum folding trike, only 37 pounds. Great trike, for commuting to and from work, riding on the road, the paths, and tons of seating adjustment, steering adjustment. Holds that signature Greenspeed steering with the crossover tie rods that just make it really sharp, really nice to handle, and just a really fun ride. This trike comes in nice little price point, $2,690. Next in the GT line would be the GT26. This holds on to all the design elements from the GT20, but just with a little bit bigger wheel on the back. You got a 26-inch rear wheel, a little bit higher rolling speeds, and for anybody that just kind of likes that look of a larger wheel in the back of a trike. It does have some special design pieces to it. It wouldn't be a Greenspeed if it didn't. It does use an actual special rear hub in that 26-inch wheel. It's got a little bit thicker, a little bit wider flanges on that hub, just to stiffen up that rear wheel, as sometimes we see a little bit as we get larger rear wheels on recumbent trikes. There's a lot of force that gets applied to that rear wheel. So that was something that was thought of in the design of this trike. Again, really lightweight, only a pound heavier than the GT20 with a larger wheel, comes in right at 38 pounds. So again, just a great trike for traveling, transportation. Still folds like everything else in the line does. And the GT26 comes right in at $2,890. And that will bring me into the GT20 RS, the newest trike in the GT lineup. This is a trike that's just come out in the last couple of years. I think it's relatively unknown still in the recumbent world, and it's just an awesome update, awesome addition to the GT20. It's got everything great about the GT20 with some added suspension in the back for just a little bit more added comfort in your ride. It is actually the lowest cost folding aluminum trike that's out there on the market right now. So just packed with features for a great price. It's quick, nimble, easy to ride, even with that suspension. The difference between the GT20 and the 20 RS is, like I said, you really don't notice all that added weight on there with the suspension and extra parts that comes with that. So done a great job there with the design. Something we will be doing, this is one of the inline changes that I was referring to earlier, something we will be updating. Currently, this trike uses a coil shock, just a spring shock in the back. We will be updating that to an air shock. Next is actually, personally, one of my favorite trikes in the line, if not the favorite, is the X7. Really fast, comfortable, low, sporty trike. 16-inch wheels all the way around, which is something that's very different in the trike world, to have 16s all the way around. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of a combination between 16 and 20-inch wheels, but the X7 sticks with the small wheels on all three corners of the trike. So it's great for riding on the road, bikes pass. Like I said, it's a really fast, really quick, very nimble trike. Drives around like a little go-kart. Really ideal for transportation because of its small size. It can fit into some very small trunks. I've even seen it pictured in the back of a Fiat 500. So for the people that know how small of a vehicle that is, for it to fit in the trunk of that car makes it very versatile. So again, one of my favorite trikes in the line. I love riding it. Whenever I get a chance to, I get on it, and that trike comes right in at $3,490.
A really venerated part of the Greenspeed line is the Magnum series. I know so many people that love the Magnums. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have in the Magnum line?
Yeah, so just kind of an overview of the Magnum series. There's a lot of trikes in the Greenspeed line that use that Magnum platform, the Magnum frame. Just a really nice, robust, strong, and yet lightweight frame design. The trike is really designed with touring and commuting in mind, as well as being able to take the trike off-road. So it is suitable, right out of the box for kind of some on-road and off-road use. Again, like everything else in the line, it's foldable. But something else that's been added to the Magnum trike that is really unique are these quick-release front wheels. So it makes it very, very easy to pop the wheels on and off. Which is great for transportation because of the bigger frame and everything like that. Makes it really easy still to fit in the back of your car or the back of your truck. So some great advantages with the Magnum series. And we will actually, this is another change that we'll be making. We'll be updating all the colors on the Magnum series as well. So now all the Magnum trikes will be coming in 3 different colors. There will be a blue color, like a very nice bright blue with an orange decal. There will be a charcoal colored Magnum with a green colored decal again. And then that bright orange again, sticking with some of those brighter colors and with a Merlot decal. So some awesome updates to the colors, some, like I said, some new things that'll just bring some updates to the line without messing with the integrity of Ian's engineering.
Yeah, I know the customer's going to love those colors. It's always popular to get new colors, and those sound great. All right, how about the individual Magnums? What do you have to talk about?
So we'll go into a couple details about the line. We got the Magnum SD and XL, so the standard Magnum and the XL platform. These are two very similar trikes. Both of them have 20-inch wheels all the way around. Come with the Big Apple tires from Schwalbe. Really nice seat height for riders to get out in and out of the trike. So a higher seat height, which is also adjustable. And like I said, these are great trikes for touring and commuting. And even though they are a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier, they have some fantastic handling as well, which again stays in line with everything else. The Magnum SD and the XL are coming in at a price point of $3,290. The next trike in the Magnum lineup is the Magnum Big Wheel, and that is actually the black trike that's sitting right here on my left. So again, staying with that Magnum frame platform. The difference here with the Big Wheel is Big Wheel comes with a 26-inch rear wheel. Keeps all those same features that the XL and the standard Magnum do, but just with that larger rear wheel in the back, again, a little bit more rolling speed. And anybody that likes the look of a 26-inch rear wheel in the back of the trike. So it actually is, again, suitable for on and off-road use. And it's got a wider set of dropouts in the back that make room for a little bit of a wider tire. So you can actually fit up to a 4-inch wide tire on the back. So you can go full fat if you wanted to. And that comes in, again, price point here, $3,490. Next trike in the Magnum line is the hand Magnum. So the one of the very few tadpole hand trikes that's out there right now on the marketplace. Again, this is a trike that you can take on or off road. It's got some awesome features for folding and transportation. Not only does the frame of the trike fold itself, but the crank also folds. So anybody that wants to, again, store it, transport it, there's some features that make that nice and easy. It's got a super wide gear range. It actually comes with a mountain drive on the front cranks that can be, activated or not, and then a dual drive on the rear. So it's an internal 3-speed with a 9-speed cassette on it as well. So tons of gear range, for climbing hills and things like that, which you need on a hand trike. And that trike comes in at $4,290.
I think next we'll talk about a couple of trikes that add something very different to the WizWheelz line. Two things that really I haven't seen before in those trikes. One is a Delta trike, and the other is a speed trike. So can you tell us a little bit about what you have in the Greenspeed line that fits in those categories?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Inura is the only Delta trike in the Greenspeed line, and the first Delta trike in the WizWheelz family. So there's a couple of unique things about the Inura as a Delta that it carries that not other Deltas do, and obviously some benefits that come from a Delta that you don't get with the tadpole. So one of the things about the Inura is it actually comes standard with the rear differential, which really helps when you're talking about the handling of a Delta trike. Gives you a nice tight turning radius and really keeps all three of those wheels planted on the ground. So it's got and also a little bit more of an upright seating position compared to the tadpole trikes in the line, a little bit higher. So for adaptability and anybody that needs that higher seat height, it's great. It's great in that capacity. So something else that's super unique about the Inura is that the tandems can be coupled together in tandem configuration. So all it takes is a little add-on piece from us. It's basically like a tandem hitch, screws right into the back of one of the Inuras, and the front wheel drops out and it mounts right on that tandem hitch. So very easy to turn it into a tandem and split them apart for single riding. So kind of some unique features there with the Inura that aren't covered throughout the line. So we will be doing the derailleur model for 2021, and we will also see some color changes on the Inura as well. So the Inura is going to get that charcoal color with the green decals. It's going to also come in the bright orange with the Merlot colored decal, and again that Greenspeed green back with the charcoal colored decals again. So a little bit of a refresher with the Inura, but still keeping those great features that make it what it is.
Terrific, Torey. Now, the next trike is something that, boy, we have all heard so much about. It made a huge impact when it hit the market a few years ago. It is a speed machine, a small trike that can be raced. Really, and because it's so low to the ground, it really gives you an extra feeling of speed. Tell us what is amazing about the Aero.
Yeah, so the Aero is the fastest trike on the market. It's the fastest trike in the world right now, and it gets there by some phenomenal design in the aerodynamics of the trike. So actually comes with a 20-degree seat angle. So, and if for those of you that can't picture it, that's very far laid back. You're leaned back very far, and that was done on purpose to reduce the amount of air that you're pushing in front of you. So the seat angle. The hand positioning in the steering is even designed with aerodynamics in mind. With the tank steering, your arms are much closer together, so you're not flaring your elbows out, and again makes you more aerodynamic. It comes with flattened cross members. It actually reduces the drag significantly. It's got 1/10 of the drag that a round tube trike has in the front. So cross members on the front are almost shaped like airplane wings. It's got carbon wheel covers, again, to reduce drag. As you can see, it's up here on my left. So everything that was thought of, everything that went into this trike was designed for it to be slippery and go really fast. Even the 16-inch wheels in the front, it's got smaller wheels in the front to reduce drag. They got less drag than larger 20-inch wheels. So extremely light aluminum trike. It's the only trike in the line that doesn't fold. To again keep with that stiffness and that integrity and make it as fast as possible. We are going to be seeing some new colors on the Aero as well. It's going to also get the charcoal color with the green decals, and then it's going to get a unique color kind of on its own. It's going to be a tequila sunrise yellow to red fade, and it's going to be real excited about adding some of these new interesting colors to the line. So, and I think our customers will love it as well. The last thing I have about the Aero is the price point. It comes in at $4,490. So just again, really fast, really fun trike to ride.
Okay, at this point, folks, I want to take a minute to thank our wonderful retail sponsors for Bent Expo. You can see them all around the screen right now. These guys are amazing. They do a wonderful job of letting you know about what's available in the world of trikes and recumbent bikes as well. So please support the sponsors of Bent Expo. I think we're going to say goodbye at this point, unless you have any final words for us.
Just thanks for having me again, Gary, and make sure you guys check out our sister company's video, Trike.